Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today I thought we could do a fun pastel spring tutorial using these two new palettes. The first one is the Ethereal Bloom palette from Artist Couture. I do have a first impressions video and I'll link this down below, as well as the Clarity Cosmetics So MERMAIZING palette, and I also have a first impressions on this one as well. I feel like these two palettes would make great companion palettes. The Clarity Cosmetics one I love because you have the lighter pastels, but the shimmers are really the show in this palette. They are very duochrome, very sparkly, so beautiful, very unique. While in the Artist Couture Ethereal Bloom palette, it's great to deepen up pastel colors to create more depth, or if you even have a deeper skin tone, I feel like this would be a great alternative to those white based pastels to get a pretty springtime look. Clearly I don't have my base makeup on yet because I found in my first impressions the shimmers in the So MERMAIZING palette did have quite a lot of fallout. I'm gonna wait to do my base. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Eye Putty Primer. I feel like when you're doing colorful looks, it's so important what base you choose, and I feel like white bases are always the best. I know not everyone's a fan of the e.l.f. Eye Putty Primer. I like it because it really makes the pigments stick and adhere and pop. I really like it, and I think the white is great for this type of tutorial. With a very fluffy brush, I want to start off with the Clarity Cosmetics because I want to use these as my initial more blending type of shades. We're going to go into See You Later, which is the light pastel pink. This one I feel like is one of the more pigmented ones. And then I want to go into the blue called You Mermaid My Day. And then from the Artist Couture palette, we're going to go into this purple right here called Petal. Now using this more fluffy kind of flat brush, it's a little bit more dense. We're going to go into the deeper shades, and I'm going to start off by going into Angelic, which is kind of like a deeper minty shade. These are very pigmented. And then we're going to take a tiny bit of Goddess, the hot pink shade right there. And I want to blend them together, but not completely. I'm going to take purple on the outer edge, as well as this teal from Artist Couture, like so. Now we're going to take this, it's called Tacky Base. This is $1.88 from Shop Miss A. It can hold glitters, but I like using them especially for the Clarity Cosmetics So MERMAIZING palette because it just helps them stick in place. It is a little bit of a chunkier type of formula, so it just kind of helps it stay. Just tap some of the excess off so we don't have too much. And we're just gonna do it in the shape that we want. I'm gonna tap it on there with my finger so these colors don't stick to the brush. We're gonna take a tiny bit of I Washed Up Like This, which is that pink right there. These are so pretty. And then we're gonna take Beach Please. This one's like a blue to purple. Taking my finger. Okay, to finish up this look, I went back, I deepened up a few areas. I did apply false lashes from Shop Miss A. These are called the Anastasia lashes. They kind of are ones that flare out, so they're longer on the outer edges, and I did add some winged liner. I also cheated a little bit and I took some of Nutty for my inner corner from the Smoky Glow palette because I know there's a lot of beautiful shimmer shades in both of them, but all that was kind of left over that we didn't use from the Clarity Cosmetics were very yellow and gold tone, and I didn't really want to add that. I kind of wanted to keep it true to the purples and blues, so I did take that from the Midas Smoky Glow, which has amazing duochromes by the way. But here is the final look. actually think this is something I want to do more on my channel and call it Dynamic Duo or something, and kind of test out 2 palettes together to see if they're good companion palettes or not based off of me just thinking it while I review a palette. A lot of times I do think of what would make good companion palettes with one another, and so we might turn this into a series called Dynamic Duo. So are these a dynamic duo? I think so. I feel like especially if you have deeper skin, having one that is a little less white based is definitely going to help. However, I will say, while I was doing my second eye, I totally forgot to deepen it up with this one. Couldn't tell the difference because I had gone in and blended out the depth part way too much, so I couldn't even tell the difference. But when I built up the depth, obviously I can see a huge difference now. I do like both palettes still, and I think together they create a beautiful pastel dream. So if you're into pastel cotton candy type of looks, I highly recommend both of them. I really loved the Artist Couture, but what was missing for me were intense shimmers, and then I really love the MERMAIZING palette, but I wish it did have a few deeper shades just to deepen it up just a little bit. So I feel like they both work really well together. Let me know which pastel palette you like more. Do you think they made a dynamic duo? Let me know. Also in the So MERMAIZING palette, I wish it had a purple, and this one does have a purple in it. However, even in this one, it's not that deep. So I don't know. I think it turned out pretty nice. Again, I have a full first impressions on both of these. I have swatches on my Instagram, which is just For the Love of Glitter. So if you are interested in seeing those, be sure to follow me there, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.